Hi, Earth signs, and welcome to my channel, the Zodiac Love Tarot. I'm Jennifer Winters, and this is your Earth sign spirit animal astrology reading for the month of April. Now, this is new to my channel, this particular topic that I'm working on, and I wanted to do it because I think it would be something that's fun. I think that it's going to bring some positivity into your life, especially at this time of really bad uncertainty. And I've been feeling that everybody in the different signs are really vibrating at a very high frequency, and that frequency, as an empath, I can hear it, and it kind of sounds like chalk, on a board. It's like eek, and it's difficult. And I think that having more positivity in your life, and that's what I'm going to try to do. And that's what I do as a Libra. I try to radiate positivity and love and bring it to you. And I feel like right now it's very important because I think there's a lot of negative aspects going on with the planets being so close to each other, especially all bunched up together in Capricorn. And I think that's why we're having a lot of chaos. We're having basically economic warfare. I mean, all of these things that are going on. So what we want to do is, as a collective, I've done the air signs, I've done the water signs, and now I'm doing the earth signs. As a collective, what we can do is radiate at our best frequency, the frequency that is going to bring out the best of in us. And as a collective, we can actually change what we're feeling in the universe. I firmly believe that when we get together, when we use our minds, we can actually move things. You can move earth if you want. I mean, you can think about it that way, is that's what you do, is you move earth. I mean, we have, the Taurus, and we have the Virgo, and we also have Capricorn. Now, Capricorn, with you being this, earth sign that's like a cardinal earth, you want to bring change in. Everything is changing right now in your sign, and you are bringing change, and this change is affecting all of us. It's affecting the air signs, it's affecting the water signs, and it's definitely affecting your own earth signs. But what we want to do is, when this earth right now, and it feels like things are crumbling around you, and the situations that you're in right now are full of uncertainty, and there's a lot of distractions, what we want to do is we want to bring that together, and we want to, you know, um, stop the crumbling, and we want to put things back together in a very positive way. So what better way to do that is to really connect to the earth, really connect to our spirit animals, the things, the messages that the wonderful animals of this planet can bring to us, with their personality traits, to show us how that we can co-create in this world and make the world a better place. And so the first card that I'm going to pick for you is going to really like expose whatever situation that you're going through right now that could have any like negative blockages going on. And then it's going to try and help you to internalize that, really think about it, and then change it into positive energy that we can put into the world. And the first card is about that situation, is going to bring you to your highest not highest frequency, because you're already at a high frequency, but at your highest self, bring you to closer to your higher purpose, your higher self. And it's going to calm down your frequency, because an earth frequency is very low. It's a very low tone, and right now it's way too high. There's a lot of change going on, and it's too loud. It's not the right vibration, so we want to get back to the right vibration. Okay, I'm feeling like earthquake vibration, and I don't want to feel that. I want to feel that the ground is stable. Okay. So then the second card that we're going to pick is going to be what direction do you need to go in with the situations that are bothering you right now, whether it's about a relationship, whether it's about work, whether it's about money, whether it's about a new career path, maybe a new idea that you're working on. You need a direction. Okay, so the cards are going to explain that too, and it's going to explain what direction you need to go in to also work at your best frequency, your higher self. And the last card is going to be like kind of what you are meditating on now, or not meditating on, but like focusing on right now, like what needs to evolve, or what should be happening, or how can I explain it? Not what should be happening, but it it's what you're ruminating over right now, and what you're going to continue to ruminate over unless you heed this message. And then that card that may expose whatever you're ruminating on is going to help you evolve, and then that's going to help bring you to your higher self. And then as you guys come together as a group, these earth signs come together, then you're going to affect some change. Okay, and it's going to be very positive change. All right, because I firmly believe it's going to happen. And these other two readings for the air and the water have already, exposed what their situations are and how they are going to bring positive energy. And so we're going to get to everybody. We're going to do the earth, and then we're going to do the fire. And then I can't wait to feel, I'm hoping that to feel different energies that are all, you guys are all on the frequency that's closer to, what I've been feeling in the past, okay, before 2020, before this, everything started happening that's, so cray cray. All right, so here we go. So I put this green stone on here, and it reminds me of jade, but I'm not quite sure. I don't think it's jade, because if it was, it'd probably be worth a lot of money, but it's definitely a really nice green stone. And gave this what I think is a lot of earth energy that's coming from this beautiful, beautiful green stone. I don't know if you can even see, I guess you can see that it is green if you put it up to green. Okay. All right, so let's see. The first card, like I said, is going to expose your higher self, and it is going to tell you how to move forward, basically. All right, so I'm putting all the earth energy in here. I'm putting that change that the Capricorn is trying to affect here, and then I'm putting in this Virgo energy where I'm thinking about purity. That's what I'm feeling is like, I feel like Virgos right now are really looking at our current situation in almost like a bit of anger. Like, how could it get this way? How could we let this happen? Okay, that's kind of what I'm feeling with Virgos right now. And then for Taurus, I'm still getting this energy where you guys are growing for some reason. Like, you're in the midst of what's happening. You are already on a personal journey in the midst of what is happening, and you're unsure now what direction you're even going in, because it seems like your personal journey may have already started to come to a halt. So we're going to take these cards and we're going to try to change all that, okay? All right, here we go. So the first card, this is going to get you to your higher self. Ooh, it's an electric eel spirit. Look at there. Isn't that beautiful? And it says, bring your ideas to life. And that's a wonderful card. Okay, so Taurus, if you guys are going through this personal change, you're going through personal growth, I bet you have a ton of ideas about how you can do that, how you can make a success out of yourself, how you can help other people. I'm feeling that right now too. Like, so whatever you're trying to do to make yourself grow in this month of April, where we do grow, I'm also feeling that energy. I'm feeling new starts, and whatever it is that you're trying to make a new start on, it's going to help other people. I can feel that you have an idea of helping other people, and that's the idea that needs to grow. But right now you feel like, how can I help others when I can't connect with them as well as I would want to? Well, you just do. You just connect with them. Don't think that, okay, because people are going through this issue right now, that it's not the right time, because actually this might be the right time to connect with people, and you want to form some bonds with people, and you want to get your ideas out there. This is the time when people need something positive to focus on, and I feel like your message is very, very positive. Also, now for Virgo, I feel like your ideas are going to affect a higher, have your ideas are for a higher purpose. Not that helping other people isn't a high purpose, but it feels to me like your ideas are how to help what's going on right now, currently. Like, if you would have, I'm getting, if you would have just, if people would just do this, and if people would just do that, and if people would just do this, well, maybe people need to hear what you think. So I think you need to talk about it more. And don't be afraid that you're going to step on toes, or don't be afraid to expose structures that don't work anymore. Don't be afraid to, expose worn out patterns that are not leading us in the right direction. Okay. And for Capricorns, what I feel like for ideas here is that you are still you're trying to affect a change, but it's also a change within yourself. And I feel like your ideas right now are kind of all over the place. That's what the feeling that I'm getting is, you have a lot of ideas. You're not sure what's next. You're not sure what's coming. You're not sure which direction you want to go in right now. You're not sure what to focus your energy on. So maybe what I'm going to see from the rest of these cards, because this is the card that I was talking about earlier, like what direction are you going to go, are you going to be going in, or you know, where do you need to veer, in what direction to bring you closer to that decision that you're trying to make. And then also, you know, for the rest of you earth signs, this also could be, you know, for Virgos, um, you know, those structures you're trying to change, or those attitudes you're trying to change, that it is going to be about that. And for Taurus, it's going to be about these people that you're trying to help. What's your next move? Okay, so let's take a look at that. We have the Wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. Okay, that's what that says right there. Sometimes life stings. Now, how can we interpret that? I think that we're looking at, we have to think about your earth sign, okay? And right now, Capricorn is affecting a lot of change. And it's also really turning the world upside down economically. And so maybe what this is saying is we have to go through this economic blow, or this, you know, awakening, to see where we stand. And then that is going to have, it stings, it hurts, we don't like it, but it's going to move us into a better direction. And I think that's where the Capricorn energy is coming in there. And also, I think that when we were talking about Capricorn, saying that you don't know what direction to go in, well, sometimes you just have to take that leap of faith. And sometimes things sting. Like maybe you will make the wrong decision, but it's okay. It's okay to fail. It's okay, because that teaches you a lesson, and it teaches you something that maybe um, it'll it'll sort of narrow down the options for you. So you try something and you fail, and then that's when it shows you, okay, I do care about this enough. Like I failed at something, I care about it enough to continue, or I failed at something and you know what, I don't care enough about it to continue. So if you have these ideas that you're trying to put out there, you try them, and you trial and error, and see how it works out for you. And then it's going to help you change, because I feel like it's an internal change. I feel like Saturn is trying to make you change. Jupiter's trying to make you change. There's a lot of struggle going on in your sign anyways right now, okay? And then, you know, what I was feeling again for Virgos is that telling people what's up can sometimes sting, because telling the truth about how people are behaving, or about how people are um, destroying something, or about patterns that don't work, or structures that don't work, or things that are played out, you know, hearing the truth can sometimes sting, but it's what people need. Okay, so I feel like Virgos are out there right now trying to say, well, you know what, you guys, if you had done it this way to begin with, it wouldn't be so bad. Okay, and I feel like there's a situation going on where you're just kind of fed up with what you see. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe this doesn't resonate, but that's, you know, the feeling that I'm getting right now. Okay. And then again for Taurus, um, you are going to start reaching out to help other people, and and you're going to truly want to connect, and you're going to get a lot of people who are going to shut the door in your face. That's what I feel like is happening. And I can completely understand that. I tried to reach out to another YouTuber who's in our niche that does readings, and I thought that this guy, I'm not going to name names because I'm not like that, but I thought, oh my gosh, he's a brilliant person, and he's very intuitive, and I think his empathic abilities are really amazing. And then suddenly I wrote to him on Twitter, and then he blocked me. And I was like, oh my God, you know, and that can bring a lot of negative energy into your life, but you have to move past that. So, Taurus, what I'm trying to say is when you're out there and you're trying to help other people, and you're trying to make new connections, even in the midst of what's going on right now, don't let other people bring you down. Don't let them, um, you know, you're going through this personal growth, and it has something to do with bringing you back to a former self. That's what I'm feeling, and back to a place where you want to feel like your higher self again. And that's what this card is. What do you need to do? What direction do you need to go in to be your higher self, to vibrate at uh, your perfect frequency? And that is going to be being strong within yourself, And even if somebody stings you, like this, life stings sometimes when you're trying to make these connections, you're truly out there trying to connect with people and trying to be good and trying to help them. You're going to have the door shut in your face a few times, but you need to keep on and bringing your message out there because someone needs it. Someone's going to be listening to you, okay? Your ideas do need to flourish, all right? And when we all get on a really good frequency, I think we're going to actually have, I'm going to say it again, like just a growth of universal power that's going to be a lot more positive, okay? All right, so this last card is what you're ruminating over and, what needs to evolve. And let's see what it is. Okay, you got the pig spirit. And it's when pigs fly, right? He's got wings. Isn't that cute? Okay, when pigs fly. All right, so and it says use your mind wisely. And I think, right now, this is actually a pretty good card. Even if you're ruminating over this, maybe what that's telling me is right now, you're disconnected in a way. You have this ability to use your mind wisely, but I think like even for Virgos, you guys are kind of upset maybe right now and you want to affect some change. But use your mind wisely. I think that if you just say what you mean and say it the right way, things are going to change. And I think people are going to listen to you because you always have good points. Um, I love Virgos because they are so intelligent. They're such hard workers. They are just toe the line, and they are great as like partners, and just there's so much in you. Sometimes you can get to this point where you're too judgmental, and maybe you get criticized for that. But there's a lot of solid things that you have to tell people that they really need to hear. So go ahead and be wise and use that energy, and this is going to bring you back to a frequency that you need to be on. And then I think for Capricorn too, like you're trying to decide on these different avenues that you could be taking. Just make your best decision using all the facts that you've gathered, because you guys are good at gathering information, gathering facts, being practical. Use all the practical information that you can find to make the best decision, and do that idea first. And then again, if you fail, it's going to sting, but that's okay. You just move on, okay? And then for Taurus, using your mind wisely. This is going to be a little bit trickier for you guys, for the Taurus, okay? Because you're going to be reaching out to people and trying to help them, okay? But you're going to have different personalities of people that you're going to meet, that you're going to run into, that don't always trust, they don't always connect, and so it's going to be really tricky. So I think this message is to use your mind, um, not necessarily to not to manipulate people, or not to um, try and uh, sort of mirror them, or it's almost like you're a chameleon, and you want to get in good with another person, but some part of yourself is telling you, okay, this is a little bit fake and I don't really want to do this. Okay, so don't do that. Just use your mind wisely, and what that means in this situation is your mind, okay? Say what you have to say when you meet another person, and completely be authentic and completely be yourself. And what that is going to do is it's going to win some people and it's going to lose some people. And that's okay. You just have to keep trying. And when you keep moving and moving and moving, and the more people that you're able to help, that is also inadvertently helping yourself, because there is this personal growth you're going on. I feel like maybe it has something to do with business, or just um, you need a connect. You need sort of like, what I'm feeling is that you sort of need a tribe. You need your family, and I don't mean like relatives or anything, but you need a tribe, and you need your tribe to listen to you. And the more you're able to be of use in this tribe, the more that's helping your personal growth. Okay, and it's going to be hard to find your tribe right now, but you just be yourself, be authentic, and be wise. Okay, and even if it's just to discern that someone else was an asshole and you weren't, okay, excuse my language, don't put that on yourself, okay, so that you can vibe at your best frequency, okay? So, and I feel like Whenever you guys are vibing at your best frequency, you are going to affect change. And Capricorn, you're making all of us change right now. And I hear you. I guess we need it. We needed that sting to happen so that we could move forward. But you're also having so many internal changes, okay? But it's going to happen, and you guys are going to start radiating at a better frequency. I totally believe it. And then together, we're all going to come out on the other end of this as a new world. I really feel like that's what's going to happen, because everybody's going to uh, create something positive out of something very negative. Okay, so thank you so much, water signs. For I'm sorry, earth signs. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I'm thinking water too and earth because I've done more readings, but I wanted to say thank you, earth signs, for coming to my channel. And if you did like this message, please subscribe, please share the message, and also leave me a comment. I'm really interested in what people want to say. I know this is a really young channel, but I need to know from my audience, what are you guys looking for? What are your questions? What is a video that you want me to make? And so far I'm getting some cool stuff like, oh, hey, continue on, you're doing great, or I can't believe you don't have as many subscribers, because you do have really good content. Or I get stuff like, can I get a reading? Which so far I would love to continue getting readings. And that would be really great at AskJenniferWinters.com. And also, I've gotten people who have been interested in my other books, like Zodiac Love Code.com and my Venus Unleashed. So, but what I really want to see is some comments, because I want to know who my audience is and what you guys care about and what you guys are going through. So, yeah, please say something. Say something. Say something different. Like, maybe the situation that you're going through right now, or some idea that you had that you want to express. I mean, maybe this is the first way you can get your idea out there. So yeah, all right, I'll get off my get off my little stool now, and move on to my fire signs and see what's going on with them. And I hope to see you back later this month, earth signs, and I hope that in May we're going to see some of these changes in effect, and I'm going to feel your frequency is going to be a little bit different than it was going into April, because this is springtime, so we really want to grow like we do in the spring, and really put some of these things into effect, and see what happens. And I'll see you back, okay, later this month for your monthly reading. Bye.